What is up, team? Chuck with Traders War Room, and I'm back at you with another video. Listen, this is your midweek sit rep, and man, did we have a crazy day in the marketplace. I was alerting things all over the place. I was buying and selling. Things were shaking and baking for sure. Now, real quick, I need you to like, share, and subscribe, and I need you to come along with us on this journey. Hit the description tab. All the social media outlets are there. All the information to everything covered in the video is there, and it's all good. Now, if that sounds great and you are interested and you want to come along, listen, follow me and let's go to war together. Traders War Room wants to remind the viewer that all content on this channel are for education and entertainment purposes only. You are responsible for every move you make in the stock market. Have fun, tread cautiously, but definitely go to war and let's get it. All right, team, real quick before we get started, listen, if you rock with me, you know I've been transitioning and moving to my new house, and I want to thank you guys for bearing with me while I go through this move and I get my studio set up. My household goods supposed to be delivered next week. I'll set up a studio and we'll be back to me being a face to the voice of Traders War Room. But until that happens, I still want to put out that great information for you, and we're going to rock it and go on as planned and as scheduled. But real quick, just thank you guys, everybody, for following along and bearing with us. It means a lot, so let's get it. All right, you guys know how we rock, man. I got the buzz report up first, and we're going to talk about what's hot and what's not in the stock market. All right, and Market Watch gives us our update for today. Senators move to exempt Bitcoin crypto miners from proposed U.S. tax rules. You might have noticed that a little bit of the crypto market started going kind of nuts. Some of the mining stocks started paying attention to a little bit today. BTBT, any, and some other ones, especially those clean energy mining stocks, man, that's going to be huge here in the future, in my opinion, so pay attention to those. And also, we got Disney releases new Star Wars hotel prices. Here's how much it'll cost to experience real lightsabers and a cosmic super club. Listen, man, this shit's expensive, okay? I'm not even going to lie to you, but how cool would it be to go into this galactic empire when you're in that Disneyland and Disney World and all this stuff anyways, where fantasies are meant to be dreamed up and all this type of stuff, and just do that, man. Listen, once in a lifetime, I went to Disneyland when I was 7 years old, and I still remember to this day, and I'm 40 years old as of yesterday, man. So it's that type of impact, and so they can charge whatever they want, and people are still going to pay it because it's cool. So I like Disney long-term anyways. I got about a $250 end of the year price target on this, and so Disney, you rock. Let's keep going. And not headline news, but noteworthy, AMD stock soars again, 6th straight record high as more data shows gains against Intel. Listen, I got a $123 price target on AMD. Now, I expect it to cool down a little bit, definitely. Sometimes you get a little bit too much too soon, it got to pull back. But 123 is where I think the breakout's going to happen, where we start seeing the new support and resistance level from there. So pay attention to AMD. Definitely thinking puts. Definitely don't want to get caught up into that, thinking puts and it shoots and rockets up. So got to pay attention to it. Got to watch it. I'm going to give you a winning strategy just on how to do some moves like that, like a boss on the low, later on in this video. So pay attention. All right, here's your markets and your bonds. You see the Dow down, NASDAQ up, S&P down, and we got our bond yields. That 10 year's not looking too bad at all right now. All right, and we got our movers and shakers. Look, our most active, AMD, Hood, AMC, BYSI. Top gainers, SPK, BYSI, Hood, and EXPI. Losers, ZY, Live, MOXC, and Zest. All right, in your sector performance, look, a lot of red, okay? Infotech and communication services were up, but listen, we can't pay attention to the 1 day. We got to look at a total picture, and so I want you to focus on that 5 day, and you see majority of them are up on the 5 day when you're looking at the big picture. Futures don't look too bad. Listen, remember, futures are just a glimpse and to get a plan and a strategy moving into when that bell dings, okay? So don't take these like it's gospel, all right? I need you guys to pay attention to these. Formulate your plan tonight, tomorrow morning, whatever, and then go execute it how the market presents itself, for what the market presents itself. So we're not going into there thinking, oh man, oil is green, it's gonna kill it. Man, no, that's a recipe for disaster. So we use it to prepare a plan, both pros and cons, and we execute when the market bell rings. All right, here's your total premiums, call versus puts. Man, we got a lot of calls out there. Wells Fargo went in heavy with some calls, so we definitely going to pay attention to that. AMD's on both sides of the coin, Tesla on both sides of the coin, Myrna on both sides, Amazon. So definitely pay attention to this, and we'll see what the market gives us in the morning. And I added this is new. I just wanted you to see Fidelity is one of the biggest brokers out there, guys, okay? Google it, you'll see the top ones. I want you to see what the orders were filled by Fidelity customers, okay? You got Hood, AMC, AMD, Myrna, BYSI, GM, Tesla, Apple, GME, and Nvidia, okay? Pay attention to these because these are movers and shakers. Fidelity is just one institution, okay? If you looked at other institutions, I bet they'd be extremely similar because all the big money's spending the money in the same way. And here's the recap of what we did today, man. I put a lot of alerts out there. We sold a lot of things. We made a lot of money. And we got some things cooking for the rest of this week to close it out. So I'm going to blow this up so you can see what the recap looks like. All right, as you see, we made 15 total trades. We had 7 winners. We had 3 losers. We're still in 9, specifically Skills and Spies. They were on both a win side and a lose side. And the win ratio for today is 7 winners, 3 losers out of 10 trades total that we were out of completely. 70% win rate, guys. Not too bad. And go over to the left, you can see how we doing it. All right, we got some stocks, we got some options. I put little notes, little fun tags so that you know when we're in the money. Listen, if you see a coin purse, okay, that means we made some money, man. You see a bank, it means that was a killer call and we made some serious bank. You see the little smiley face with the green vomit, man, that means that play was done and I'm pissed off and we just puked up some money, okay? So we try to keep it fun, try to keep it energized, but definitely pause this, pull it up, look at it, get into some of these plays, you know, pay attention to some of these plays and see if you can make yourself some money. If you're not on the alerts in the Discord, man, you're doing yourself a disservice. We're doing great things out there and people making a lot of money and learning a lot of stuff too. All right, if you remember from the Sunday Motivator, I told you we had our stock of week. Our stock of week was Square. We're going to pay attention to that, dive in and see how Square's doing the rest of this week. So we're going to check in on Square, see what's happened the past couple of days. All right, and here it is, Square. Listen, man, I made a killing on a Square call the other day, and if you guys rock with me, you guys made a killing too. That thing went all the way from $3.90 all the way up to $12.80, man. That thing was a monster, all right? So congrats to everyone that got in on that, made your money, and hopped out. But listen, Square, I don't think it's quite done yet, but we definitely got a pivotal point, okay? You see the high point there at the top yellow, the bottom point at the bottom yellow, and right there at 26.42, man. When the bell dings, we're going to see which direction this goes. If it goes down, I'm thinking it's time people are profit taking. It's going to go down, and we're going to follow it down a little bit and wait for the reversal and follow it right back up, all right? Puts and calls. If it goes up, I'm thinking it's going to skyrocket to a new high, and then, of course, once we get up to a new high, too fast, too much, it got to come back down, and that's where the put comes in play, and you got to be quick on the button to make the money. All right, and here's the day chart. Like I told you, man, when it ran all the way up to that $280, man, that was a monster. But the past 2 days since then, it's been closing lower and lower. So we're on a little downward slope if you go off the day chart. But definitely, the spread is pretty big. You see that today was from like 270 all the way down to almost 260. So definitely some opportunity, some wiggle room in there to make some money. Not quite as much money as we made the other day, but definitely profitable. And here's how we close on the 5-minute chart. I'm looking for an inside bar to go into next week, but I don't see it. Or excuse me, tomorrow, but I don't see it, okay? We close red with a hammer. So we'll see what the market gives us tomorrow. Definitely, I like Square long term. I'm bullish on long term, but I'm definitely thinking that we're due for a cool down period. Just like AMD, a little too much too soon. It got to come back a little bit. And since we're on stocks, I just wanted to share a few stocks that we got our eye on, man. Hood, Hood doing the thing, okay, and it went all the way up to $85, man. We sold out at 80 on a halt up and definitely came back down. I don't see Hood going much lower than this. I know people want Hood to, fail and everything because of the whole GME and AMC thing back in the summer, but listen, tons of institutions are in on Hood. Hood revolutionized the way retail investors and online brokerage are. Hood's gonna make the money, man. People are in it, and Hood's making tons of money. A lot of you that watch these videos and people, you guys are on margins, you're paying that percentage. Hood is making their money, all right? So don't expect this to come back down anytime soon. ROKU, one of our stocks we're watching going in here, man. I like ROKU. Could we see new highs? Possibly, man. Definitely had a little bit of a sell-off, just like all the other tech things, but it's skyward from here, in my opinion. I'm going to be looking for this to go upwards from the bell and put a call on this. I'm going to use a limit sell. I'm going to find one that looks good. I'm going to alert it to the Discord people, and we're going to see if I catch that opening bell, and we're going to ride this thing to the sun. All right, and we got AMC for all you apes out there, man. AMC selling off. We're definitely, I told you guys today in the Twitter and on the Discord and all the social medias that we're going to test in the 20s, okay? That's our last support line, is in that $20 range, okay? We're going to test that, and if we can hold, we'll bounce up very quickly from here and spike, all right? But listen, if we can't hold and people start getting shaky hands and things of that nature, it's going to continue to go down and down. Just use GME last year as a blue pin and a map. It did its whole spike, came way back down before it did its huge squeeze up, all right? Pay attention to that. If you guys think the squeeze is going to happen, you need to hold your shares. If not, make your money, get your profit, secure your portfolio, and move on to the next. All right, a new segment. I'm trying winning strategies. I'm going to go over very briefly the inside bar, all right? This is a winning strategy I like to use to catch the big winners, okay? And I'm going to talk about one of the stocks, show you how the inside bar works, and show you where we can make money going up and going down using the same strategy. All right, we're going to use skills, all right? So I got skills. We got it here. We see what it did in pre-market. We see it dumps in regular market, then V tapers up, and then starts a descent all the way back down, right? So let's blow it up and dig into it a little bit. So you see that purple box, right? That's on that initial dip, that $12.48 where it dipped at the morning bell, okay? I want you to pay attention to that green box that's inside there, inside the blue and orange line, right? That's called the inside bar, all right? Why it's called inside bar? Because the red bar on the left is a mother bar, all right? It's higher and lower than that bar, and that one candlestick, we'll call it, is inside that mother candlestick on the left, all right, and it's green. So we're thinking this is a reversal, possible, it could always continue down, but possible reversal based off of the lines, and we're looking for this to go up with confirmation. If it goes up with confirmation, we're in. So we can set our parameters at that blue line, hop in, and ride this thing to the wave, and we're gonna follow it and see what happens. All right, and it did just that. Now I want you to understand this thing with the legs. In the very morning, when you got the morning rush and you got all the volume pouring in and stuff like that, I like to use what's called a two-leg strategy. And this is actually good anytime, but specifically in the morning when you got a lot of volume going in, a lot of things happening, all right? Two-leg strategy. More often than not, after a sharp move, you can get two legs off. That means a pop up, come back down, a ride back up before a consolidation period and a drop off. And look exactly what we got here. We got the first leg, it popped up, right? It came back down. It didn't go quite all the way down. So we're at a new high low, right? And then it goes all the way back up and had a little consolidation period. That's the two leg, and you need to get out somewhere in that top purple in order to make this strategy work. Now, when we're up there, what are we looking for? We're looking for another inside bar. Instead, we're looking for a green bar with an inside red bar, and that's going to be the confirmation for the descent down. So let's see what we got. So we got a rectangle pattern, right, showing some consolidation going on. We see that's fluctuating between the top and the lower yellow lines, and then it starts tapering off towards the end, and we start thinking, okay, it might be starting to reverse. So now we're looking for an inside bar, and look, boom, right there, purple square. We got our confirmation. We got the green with the red inside bar, and that's the first setup to a downward trend. Blow it up so you can see it. There it is right there. We got the green bar on an uprise, and then we got a red confirmation inside bar inside the blue and the red lines showing us our downward trend. And that's all she wrote, guys. Look, downward trend, first leg there, second leg out. You could have continued going on, but listen, when you're up significantly, no greed, make your money, get out, and look for another. All right, guys, hey, that's the wrap up for the video. Here's your watch list. Pause this, blow it up, look at it, go out tomorrow, attack, conquer, destroy, and do the right thing. Try the bar technique, man, inside bar, man. Go over the video again, take a look at the strategy, see if you can find in some other ones. All right, pay attention to it. Also, on the inside bars, the stocks that close on the inside bar are good sometimes. Now, you have to watch the opening. It could go up or it could go down, and that's the momentum that you want to ride depending on the particular stock and the sentiment, and it has to be a trending stock. Inside bars work best with trending stocks. All right, listen. Here at Traders War Room, we look at the stock market like a war zone, man. The stocks and the sectors, those are our battles, and we do it together, all right? We're planning, strategizing, we're going out for the kill. Attack, conquer, and destroy, that's what we do. The end goal is for all of us to be better prepared today than we were yesterday, and we do that as a team through shared learning environment, man. If that sounds good, get in the description. Load yourself up on the social media platform, like, share, and subscribe this video, tell your friends, and listen, if you're ready, follow me, and let's go to war.